Hello everybody, I'm Commissioner James Francis, and I am currently eating cereal. We've got some great games for you this week, but not as great as this brand of cereal. I hope you enjoy. The commentary from S. James Francis and Gabe Bowser. And we're going to start off the night with a rematch between the Bluegrass and the St. Louis Monarchs.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's clearly daytime, James.
Can Johnny Manziel upset the Monarchs once again?
Oh, I bet he can. Oh, Johnny Manziel is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Halfway through the third, Johnny throws it to Will Dillard for a touchdown to tie the game.
Oh, he's getting G with it. Oh, I love when he dances.
Monarchs up 3. He hands it off to Pete Nash, and Pete Nash is in the end zone. He is second in the league, in both leagues combined, actually, in rushing yards, behind only Cleon Cook. Now 27-17. It's out of reach. It's over, and the Monarchs get revenge. And a much better defensive performance. And here's the Legion and the Rangers. Both teams have been doing incredible this year so far, exceeding expectations, especially the Rangers with their ridiculous offense. Only under 30 points one time this season. I'm not sure what happened there as time was dwindling down. They had no timeouts. They threw it right in the middle of the field, and now it's halftime. They could have been up 10-3, but instead 7-3. A.J. McCarron is probably cussing out his team on the sidelines there in the second half now. Brandon Silvers leads his team all the way down the field. Nobody's open except that guy. And he runs in for a touchdown to bring his team up 11 points. But that may not last long as the Rangers go down the field and kick a field goal to make it a one-score game. Silvers now on the other side. He throws it down the middle of the field, but it's dropped. That would have won them the game. That probably would have won them the game anyway. But it stays 14-6. The Rangers have an opportunity now to tie the game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A.J. McCarron, he needs to find Kevin Norwood here, but he fumbles, and it's picked up by the Cincinnati Legions. Hunter Sheffield. Watch as they celebrate in the end zone. This game is over at 14-6. The Legion survive and move on to 4-1. Now let's check out the Herd and the Spartans. The Herd have struggled this year, but this has been a highly anticipated matchup solely because of the fact that the Herd have the best defensive line in the league going up against the best offensive line in the opposite league, the YFL. There's Cleon Cook with the first touchdown of the game. Who else but Cleon Cook? It's 7-0, and the Herd go 3 and out. Akins to throw again down the field, and it's caught inside the 10-yard line by Xavier Glover. At the 4 now. Akins will throw to Stephen Dodd for the touchdown to make it 14-0. Now in the second quarter, they have the ball again. There goes Cleon Cook, breaking tackles, and he's in for another touchdown, his second touchdown of the game. It's 21-0, but the Herd managed to get a field goal. And look at these moves by Cleon Cook to get another first down. They're inside the 25, the 26-yard line here. He fakes the handoff to Cleon. Dodd is, I thought he was in the end zone, but they're going to mark him short at the
Oh,
one.
I don't know, James. I think he was in.
And that just allows Cleon Cook to get another touchdown here. It's now 28-3. Josh Freeman and the Herd desperately need to get in the end zone here to keep this close. He runs, but he is blown up by Logan Frederick. And the Spartans recover the fumble. On the other side of the field now, Akins launches it down the field to Xavier Glover for his second receiving touchdown of the game. And it's 35-3 at halftime. A complete domination here.
Oh, my goodness.
And they can't do anything.
Yeah,
Logan
right now.
Frederick is everywhere on the field.
I think I just actually
Every
was
player
myself. I'll be right back.
Who plays for the Herd right now, offense and defense, is scared of that man. And another sack inside their own 6-yard line, at the 6-yard line. You see Cleon Cook clutching his wrist there. He was hurt, and he's not going to return for this game, but he is fine. He'll return next week for sure. Akins throws again down the middle. Apparently, the ruling on the field was that was a catch and a drop, a fumble. But it didn't look like he had possession to me, but that's an interesting call. It won't matter, but it's certainly an interesting call. And nothing to get past the Spartans' defense here in this game, in any game for that matter. But that's a great catch. They actually called pass interference on the defense, and he still caught it. Josh Freeman hands it off, and he is absolutely blasted by guess who? Logan Frederick. He's leading the conversation right now for Defensive Player of the Year for the YFL. They do end up getting the ball back. Freeman throws into traffic and is destroyed by Logan Frederick again, breaking up the pass. They finally get somewhere. They finally get inside the 20. That looked like a touchdown to me, but they said it was incomplete. A lot of questionable calls in this game. They need to get in the end zone here just to make it look respectable. And he is destroyed again. And it just doesn't look good. The Spartans run the rest of the clock out. 38-3. It was 35-3 at halftime. And Logan Frederick, that man right there, has a huge case for Defensive Player of the Year. Now we're going to go over in South Carolina. We're going to see the Tombstone Rattlers take on the Carolina Reapers. Armani Edwards now hands it off, and he gets in the end zone for a Carolina touchdown. That makes it 7-6 after the Rattlers missed their extra point. Now on the other side of the ball, the Rattlers get inside the 1-yard line. They fake the handoff, and Rakeem Cato gets in the end zone for a touchdown. They do not get the 2-point conversion. Here's Armani Edwards launching it down the field. It is caught for a Carolina touchdown. And they take the lead for the second time this game. What a grab. And they're going to go for 2 now. And they don't get it. He is sacked. They didn't have a chance on that play. But that'll make it 13-12. The Rattlers now launching it down the field. It is caught by Barnaby Garnett. He's 3rd in receiving yards this year. And that's why they're going to go for 2 again. They missed it the first time. And the first time they attempted the extra point, they missed it. And they get in there to make it a 7-point game. Armani Edwards. Does he have it in him? He lobs it to the end zone.
Oh, my
Desperation on
goodness.
fourth down. And it's
Oh.
caught again by Hunter Anthony. And that ties the game. They get a field goal later in the game after forcing a 3-and-out. And the Reapers survive 23-20. Now for this game, star quarterback for the Revenants, J.T. Barrett, is out. Cornell Lennon launches it down the field for the first touchdown of the game. But yes, J.T. Barrett is out. And he is replaced by a lot of controversial calls today. Here's one of them. I thought he might have got the first down there. They didn't review it. But now they're going to try again on second down. It looks like with forward progress, he got there again. But they say no, third and
I think the
inches.
refs are just trash. Trash.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning. And here's third down. They only need to move the ball less than an inch, it looks like.
Hey, that's still pretty far, James.
They pitch it, and he does not get there. Cornell Lennon on the other side launches it down the field to a wide open receiver for a Rough Riders touchdown to take the lead. Now, the Revenants need to score here. It's fourth down. Do they have Carolina magic in them? No, they don't. They cannot replicate what the Reapers did last game with a drop in the end zone. And the Rough Riders survive against the Death Valley Revenants. And that concludes this week's games. I hope you enjoyed.